It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Monarchs and the Chiefs, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and the London Monarchs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even some touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this defense. Into this game, the ring number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even...
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Mahomes firing complete, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
It was good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
2nd and 6.
Richardson now on 2nd down. He's got Watkins on the out route. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. This defense for the Chiefs very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job chance that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson working from the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action with Richardson. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Richardson looking to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Up the middle they go. Rankin. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. There, Richardson back to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. A nice game there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Richardson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown. Get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 20-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Stays on his feet. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 96 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. When you look at this defense, well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. 2nd down and a yard as they've got it as we resume action. And again, it's Mahomes. They'll check this one down with Pacheco. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He hasn't had a ball touch the ground yet. 8 of 8 throwing it. Perfect so far, including the touchdown on the last drive, you remember, as they begin 1st and 10 here. Richardson. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There on the coverage.
Now Richardson. Still fighting for more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now a handoff up the middle. Rankin, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rankin, and he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense, his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
On first down, Rankin. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Up the middle they go. Lincoln. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Here's Richardson to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running, and if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 42-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me. Touchdown! A great play there. 37 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On third down, Rankin. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Escapes the sack. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Richardson out of the shotgun. Sheds off the set, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Richardson. He stiff arms it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
from the shotgun, Richardson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Let's go.
Inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Monarchs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. Point after, right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll run to go with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's got room. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Breaks through the contact. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Let's go.
He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
You've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 69 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an... And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And his kick here is good. And they have regained the lead. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. London about set to take over on offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Off play action. Richardson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Oh, it's okay.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his pass incomplete.
We're in a one-score game in the second half. Now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, Mahomes finding his burner Hardman for the KC first.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Mahomes going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It's been a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up the first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They go play action with Richardson.
No, they have
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Going to gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So I know all kinds of shit. Like, yeah, if you got said that all the time.
Now a handoff off the middle. Rankin. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Now Richardson.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Oh, so there were 4 people getting it. That's why 4 people.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line.
Now Richardson.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now it's Richardson. Completes this one to Thornton.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
And Richardson back to throw it.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on here to punt it away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And past the 40. Gain of 10 in a Kansas City 1st down. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
I bet he was.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And Hardman's going to pick up a Chiefs 1st down as he's down inside the 15.
1st down, Chiefs.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
the garage is shutting me up to feel a little bit on the side of the house.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
He was crazy,
And that is incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Richardson to throw it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
Dancing to his left.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
You get the 4th down conversion, and then you look up and you see a flag.
I'm just holding my head in my hands right now because I know the head coach is doing exactly the same thing. It all went into getting it on 4th down, and that gets wiped out.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach in a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Kansas City, they continue to be one of the best.
It was here, but it's back, and so's the table that I made him take the table too.
This guy needs to wake up.
She has to leave in like 20 minutes. Guys, she closed last night and had to open today. Well, honey, I'll call you here in a little bit, and I know you guys are probably chilling, but honestly, you're more than welcome to come by. We're just going to be here running around. So.
I'm right here in a little bit. I'll let you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. The guy with the glasses and the baseball hat. I know who you're talking. Dell. It's Dell. That's his name, Dell. Yeah, it's You just fucked Bill Cosby. Yes, spit his coffee back into his coffee cup, baby. You okay, Bill?
Oh,
She ruined your coffee.
wrong tube.
Oh my God, I can't. All right, honey. Well, hey, I just think it's funny that I was on you like stink on shit to get that dog crate out of here because I knew that fucking inspection was coming. I can feel that shit coming. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. I love you too. Bye, honey. I can't believe it. She fucking fucked her coffee. Do you need new coffee? Oh, you poor. I was just going to get her.